Please stand. Yes, please be seated. Welcome to this day of celebration. Thank you all for being here today to witness Sean and Alicia's union as husband and wife. For those that don't know me, I'm Alicia's Uncle Matt, and I'm delighted to serve as the minister today for Sean and Alicia and all their guests. I've had the pleasure of watching Alicia grow up to become a responsible, caring woman and teacher. And I've grown to know what a great guy Sean is, even if the original Star Wars trilogy is not his favorite. Together, we will share in the joys of their wedding, both with the outward celebration of this occasion and with an internal appreciation for the love that surrounds us. Sean and Alicia, you can build an amazing life together. You are blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this journey together. Marriage is a magical gift. Think about it. There are nearly 8 billion people on this planet. Yet, despite those odds, a perfectly capable single person is able to find someone with whom they're so compatible, they choose to give them their love, and that person does the same back. Despite all the demands in their lives, they decide they need only each other. They found the other person, their person, that completes them. Marriage should make you feel part of something greater, separate pieces joining to become a new whole with its own power and identity. Like a third baseman on a winning college softball team, or midichlorians and a force wielder. Symbionts, as Qui-Gon said, life forms living together for mutual advantage. But instead of midichlorians, it's without each other that life could not exist, and we would have no knowledge of love. And where did this symbiotic love come from? It started long, long ago in a county not that far away. In high school, Sean was good friends with Alicia's brother, my nephew Jacob, but Alicia's mind was on college. During this time, Sean was working at a cafe in Newcastle when Alicia came in for coffee or something, not knowing that he was even there. She didn't see him, but he saw her and whispered to his friend, "I'm going to marry her one day." Before long, Alicia graduated with a bachelor's degree, and out of nowhere, Sean slid into her DMs and congratulated her. They texted while Alicia was home for winter break, and one night Sean drunk called her for a ride home from a party, and they ended up at Denny's, as we all have, right? And spent the night talking. Talking led to dating, and soon Sean was visiting Alicia at school when he could. Alicia knew Sean was the one when he surprised her with a care package of personalized movies, her favorites of which were Almost Famous and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Some of my favorites too. It wasn't long before they were talking about the possibility of marriage, and Alicia was showing Sean pictures of the engagement ring she liked. Then last year, on a random Tuesday, Alicia had plans to go to dinner with her Uncle Zach. Sean FaceTimed her and convinced her to dress a little nicer than she was, though. Meanwhile, Sean schemed with Zach, Helene, and his own parents to concoct a reason for Alicia to go to James's house. And when she arrived, Sean proposed with candles that spelled out "Marry Me" and an engagement ring just like the one she had shown him. And now, along with their puppy Kylo, they're celebrating their happily ever after and are excited to join their existing families together in this demonstration of their love and commitment to one another. Which leads us to now. As Bill said to Charlie in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, we accept the love we think we deserve. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, we will forever bind Sean and Alicia together as they accept from each other the love we all know they so deserve. Marriage is more than a simple exchanging of rings or combining of material assets. Rather, it is an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I will legally bind you together, the truly important bonds we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the unfilled corners of your hearts. Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts, and it is a blessing to make these promises with your soulmate. As you hold on to one another, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives, and despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Sean and Alicia, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. As you stand here today before those gathered here in your honor and before one another, take note that after you speak your vows this day, your lives will never be the same. Marriage has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you never thought possible. The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will fuel you to face head-on the challenges you'll encounter on this earth. On your journey together, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority in your heart. Continue to work together, to laugh together, and to love together. Don't get caught up in worldly things. Instead, focus on your shared devotion and turn inward. As your relationship strengthens, you will find that you come to share a remarkable love, a love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted. As we celebrate this bond of unity today, that we keep in mind that while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments. Love, it has been noted, is the reason we live. John Lennon once said, "There are two basic motivating forces, fear and love. When we are afraid, we pull back from life. When we are in love, we open to all that life has to offer with passion, excitement, and acceptance." It is with simultaneous feelings of elation and expressions of respect that we proceed. Sean and Alicia, I would now invite you to publicly speak your commitment to your partner. Sean, would you like to begin?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Sure.
I knew I was in love with you when you started to stop reminding me of something individual, but instead remind me of everything. The way a song could mean absolutely nothing to me one day and then everything to me the next. Or how a late night ice cream trip could be a regret before you, but not with you. Or the way that when you're picking apart crabs, you smile. Or the way that you scream Dancing Queen or Cruel Summer as loud as you can in the car. Or the way that you can quote all of Silver Linings Playbook. Sorry. And the way that you truly know how to make me happy. I just wish that I could have had you sooner. No amount of words, grand gestures, or amount of gifts will ever begin to explain what you truly mean to me, but I vow to spend the rest of our lives together trying my hardest to show you. I love you.
Alicia, your turn.
Sean, we both know that I can be indecisive at times. However, one thing I've always been sure of is wanting to spend the rest of my life with you. Since the beginning of our relationship, our connection has been unmatched. Our souls have been intertwined since day one. I love your kid at heart spirit and how excited you get when you find a great deal on Star Wars collectibles. Our life is going to be filled with so much adventure, and you are the perfect partner for that. I promise to continue to be there through the ups and downs, especially when we're at Busch Gardens or other amusement parks. You're my best friend, and throughout our relationship, you have made me a better woman. You have taught me how to be patient, selfless, and to always fight for what I believe in. I am forever grateful for this. It is an honor to be your life actor today. Throughout our future life together, I promise to always protect, support, cherish, and love you until the very end of time.
Sean and Alicia, please join hands. Sean, do you take Alicia to live together in the union of marriage, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
Alicia, do you take Sean to live together in the union of marriage, to take him as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
Best man, may I have the rings? The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unending power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to one another. Sean, place the ring on Alicia's finger and repeat after me. I, Sean, give you Alicia this ring
I, Sean, give you Alicia this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
And now, Alicia, place the ring on Sean's finger and repeat after me. I, Alicia, give you, Sean, this ring
I, Alicia, give you, Sean, this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
for the rest of my days.
for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Delaware, I now pronounce you husband and wife. As Hans said to Leia, you could use a good kiss. Sean and Alicia, you may now kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Sean and Alicia Pester.
coming here. You ready?
Go ahead.
Come on. We didn't practice on the side. Stop for some reason first.
Go ahead. Thank you all for being a part of today. After the recessional concludes, please proceed to the sunroom for cocktail hour, and there you can also look for your seating location for the reception later. Thank you.